Hello, thank you for tuning in. You're watching CGTN live streaming in Tajikistan. I am reporter Weiwei. Today we're in the capital of Tajikistan, the city of Dushanbe. And right behind me, maybe you can see some Chinese elements. For example, you can see a picture of this opera mask, traditional Chinese Peking opera, and also there is a paper cutting here. So where is this place? And actually, I am at the Confucius Institute at Tajik National University. And today, joining me, have a special guest. That is Umet, and he's a student from the Tajik National University. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Weiwei.
Thank you for joining me. And actually, we are in the Confucius Institute, and we're outside some classes.
Yeah.
Can you hear some music right now?
Yeah, it's going like nice music now.
Yeah.
Let's be going inside.
Because they're having a class right now. Let's see what's happening inside this class. Hello. It's a dancing.
Yeah, they're dancing now. It's like going to dancing.
All right, we're having the dancing class here at the Confucius Institute.
It's so fantastic, yeah?
Yeah.
I think it was so fantastic.
I hope we don't disturb them. 老师您好，希望没有打扰您在上课哈。
在上课。
Can you have a little interview with the？ 我们能稍微采访一下吗，老师？
好的。
我们今天我刚刚看我们跳的是一个传统的中国的舞蹈。We have
对
a traditional Chinese dance here. 您在这教舞蹈多少年了？How long have you been teaching here?
我已经教了1年了。
1 year. 我们这阵教的主要是就是这个都是孔院的学生是吗？
对，孔子学院的学生。
These girls are all from the Confucius Institute of this university. 这个是咱们不是孔院吗？怎么会有这个舞蹈课呢？Why we have dancing class here?
因为我们孔子学院有很多的这种叫做艺术类的课程，有舞蹈、 中国的歌曲、剪纸课、绘画课、书法课很多种的。
So Confucius Institutes, actually we have a lot of optional classes here. For example, we have dancing class, we have calligraphy, paper cutting, and also paper cutting some to teach the students various different kinds of the arts or handicrafts forms. 那老师我问一下，那咱们教的这个舞是就基本上都是中国的舞蹈居多是吗？
对，中国传统的舞蹈会比较多一些，但同时，那么学生感兴趣的一些其他类型的舞蹈，我们也会教。
And you will teach the students whatever they're interested in. 我看到现在咱们一个班有几个学生 ？How many students are we? Do we
我们
have
班其
here?
实是有10几个同学，但是今天在这里练舞的，我们有6个同学。
Usually we have more than 10 students here. Hi. Nice girls, beautiful girls from Tajikistan. 我能采访一位吗 Can I interview one of you? What about this girl? 可以采访你一下吗 Hi.
可以啊
Hi. 谢谢。
嗨，你好，
中文说的好好 ，Very good at Chinese actually. 你叫什么名字 ？What's her name?
我叫吴梦丹。
吴梦丹 is a Chinese name. 你学中文有多久了 ？How long have you been studying the Chinese language?
我已经2年半学汉语，在这段时间我还学了除了中文，我还学了中国舞蹈和中国歌曲。
She has been studying the Chinese language for 2.5 years. Besides that, she's also a student of the dancing class and a singing class. 那你也很会唱歌，对不对？
会啊，当然会。
能不能给我们唱2句 ？Can you sing a little bit for us?
可以 ，We are the world， 可以吗？
可以，有We are the world, right? OK.
是中文那一段。我们一起去努力，大家都是姐妹和兄弟，相处在一起。谢
谢。大家是不是都会唱歌？
大部分。
你们平时就是大概多久要上一次这个舞蹈课 ？How often do you have a class here?
我们在1个星期都是3次上这个舞蹈课。
3 classes per week. 我有点好奇，为什么你们会就是想来学汉语呢 ？Why are you interested in studying Chinese language?
这个是我们的爱好，我们从小时候就想学舞蹈。那来孔子学院以后就知道了，我们的孔子学院有艺术课，有中国舞蹈班，我们就去参加这个舞蹈。
They say that these girls love dancing and singing, and since the Confucius Institutes, they teach the Chinese language and also open a class for such art forms. So they are very interested in this kind of courses. 好的，谢谢你们，不打扰你们了，继续跳舞吧。OK. We can see a lot of paintings here. 我们能在这个屋里再看看吗 ？Yeah. We can see the paintings is the Chinese traditional paintings. 我们 Yeah.
Do
you know what's this?
Yeah, it's the flower. Actually, I forgot the name of this flower. It's going like.
It's the lotus.
Lotus. Yeah. It's all the Tajik National University in Confucius Center. All the students are painting these flowers.
Yeah.
All this is we can see here. The one is Bobo Khojaiba Parvina. The students of this class, 1827, the student of this class was painting this picture. And also we can hear the flag, the Chinese flag and Tajikistan flag, and the good flowers and something. It's all the action of the painting of the students of this school.
Yes, and actually I think besides this lotus flower, we also have bamboo here, right? Over there, the bamboo is also very Chinese traditional. And also they have a picture here, 2 girls hand in hand, and this Chinese girl holding the panda doll. Yeah.
This side from Tajikistan and that side from China. We can see they have the birds and this one have the panda. Look, it's like a symbol of the China and a symbol of Tajikistan. And they're wearing the Tajik traditional clothes, and this Chinese girl is also wearing the Chinese clothes. It means that 2 countries like friendship have a good tradition, and they are going with each other.
And actually, this Confucius Institute was established in 2008. That is about 10 years ago. And last year, it just celebrated its 10 years anniversary. So on this board, we can see a lot of just congratulatory letters from their graduates. And actually, these graduates are working in different sectors now. And one of them, actually, I know him in person. I can show you. 往那边, this one. Yeah. This gentleman, His Chinese name is Mu Zhilong. Actually, I know that he is working at the Tajikistan's embassy in China in Beijing. I knew him in Beijing. So it's kind of surprised that he used to be studying here because I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was the first student that came and studied in the Confucius Center.
You know him?
Yeah, I know him. Yeah.
Oh,
I
cool.
have a good relationship with this.
Okay. And so I think it's better for us to leave now to leave the girls for the dancing. 谢谢大家 Thank you. 希望你们有机会来中国一起来找我们玩。Welcome to China. Bye bye. All right.
Yeah, we can go now.
Yeah. Yeah. This is the corridor of this. These are the students and teachers here. Yeah. Hello, everybody. We're doing the live streaming here. And for those audience who just tuned in, just to remind you, this is CGTN live streaming in Tajikistan. Today we are in the city of Dushanbe, the capital of Tajikistan. Me. Dance, and now we are here.
And now we also say that.
Yeah.
How to say, make a surprise for our guests.
This is the main building for the Confucius Institute.
Yeah. And also if to that the new building will be open. Actually, I think all the Tajikistan people, they all come to study, because now in this place we have the classes, but actually many when I think if it will be open, I think from every side of Tajikistan will come. In this place, we all know that from every place of not only Dushanbe, from the city, from village. I also know the students come to study Chinese. That means that the Chinese language now is going very powerful language in the world. And actually, I'm also can speak the Chinese.
You can speak Chinese, right? And you can speak English.
Actually, I can see that my Chinese is now becoming very good because of we learn something from teachers. They teach us a lot. Now, actually, I can say the world is learning Chinese. The world, all of the world. Actually, when I was in China, I was seeing a lot of friends from all around the world. They come to China and studying Chinese. I said, that was very nice. When it was in a class, never we speak English. We are talking with them because they said we come to China for learning the Chinese, not to be coming to speak English. I was thinking, oh, man, help me! I want to study English. No, say sorry. I was some American friends or from England. This guy said, no, we come to China for studying Chinese. Let's speak Chinese. Let's use Chinese. That making our language become a good. It was very nice.
Well, indeed, the Chinese language is more and more, largely used now. And just now, a teacher told me that now in Tajikistan, there are over 4,000 students are now studying Chinese. And here, the building here in this university, it is the Confucius Center. Actually, it's kind of a I think it's a kind of headquarters here in Tajikistan.
Yes.
And in other schools or universities, or even in some primary schools, we also have opened the Chinese class.
We also have like a Chinese center, in other places. We can also see Chinese Confucius Center in Dushanbe, no matter this one, and also have in other cities, like you can say in Surt province, we have the in the Hujan University. We also have the place.
Hujan University is in a city in North Tajikistan, right?
It's in north of Tajikistan, and all of them, it's the opening, and many Chinese and also many factories is in that place, and it's necessary to preparing some guys to translator or something will be help to Tajikistan and China. So will be we need the translators.
Yeah.
Actually, if you don't have the Chinese student, if you don't have the Tajik student, they can speak Chinese. You know, all these factories will not work. Who will be help them to do this one? It's also a good chance for me that I learn Chinese language, and nowadays I'm talking and working and helping the teachers in Confucius University.
I'm also glad that it's blocked this way. We should go this way. I'm also glad that you can speak English so good, so that you can join me as my guest.
Thank you so much.
Now let's have a little bit walk around this campus. It's a beautiful campus. I see a little.
It's traditional.
Yeah, the traditional building here.
No, actually, the students, we have the big. This side, the student can also come and eat something.
It's a place to rest, or
yeah, it's a place to rest the students. Nowadays it's off. Now no one is working because the students have already finished. The student of this university, Tajik National University, they have already finished the exams, and if you will be camped in the morning, we can see a lot of people inside of this one, and they are sitting and talking with the friends and laughing and doing.
It's made of wood, right?
Yeah, it's made
I
of
think it's made of
our
wood.
Yeah, you can see. We can see the. It's. Yeah, you could.
I can see some very, very beautiful patterns over there.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. It's our tradition.
Hope that I could have arrived here earlier so that I can maybe met more students.
Yeah. If next time we'll come to early, you can see a lot of students. Here will be a lot of students on the way. They come here. We also have the electronic library, and also this side is another library.
Library.
The students,
Can we go there to have a look?
Yeah, we can go. But this place is like the teacher.
Is this the right way, or is this the right way?
We can go to library now.
Okay.
Electronic library. It's actually the time is going to 6 o'clock now.
Oh, it's closed.
I think it's closed. Yeah, it's closed. It's closed.
By the way, for local time, it's about 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. Yeah. Local time is going to 6:13. Yes.
Oh, by the way, we have some comments here from our audience. This one says, so nice, very professional dancers. Yeah, the girls, nice dance.
That's nice.
And somebody
if somebody have any questions to me,
yeah,
I will be happy to dance.
If any questions. Twitter, so feel free to leave your comments and
guys who want to come to Tajikistan, Tajikistan all welcome you guys because you come to see the country. It's so beautiful country. If you come to spring or summer, no matter in which time you will come, in which season you will come, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful country, and welcome to Tajikistan. We always we can see it. If you'll be Chinese friends will sing Tajikistan 永远欢迎你们，你们欢迎来到塔吉克斯坦。Thank you so much. That will be very nice.
Thank you. This is something I want to talk about. You know, this is my second day in Tajikistan. I just mentioned, and actually, it is beyond my imagination because when before we came here, I was a little bit nervous because I didn't know much about Tajikistan. Honestly, for example, I don't know whether is a big city in Dushanbe or it is small, but now I can see that it is small, but it's very beautiful and clean. And actually, to me, it's like a garden. It's like a garden city because you can see the trees everywhere and the flowers, especially in the downtown city. And actually, it's very safe. Yeah, and the most important thing, is that the people here are very friendly, very kind and nice to us, to foreigners, indeed. So if you have time, I think Tajikistan is a place that you may want to come. I think so.
Yeah. You must
And
come.
by the way, the food is delicious.
Yeah,
I like the
so-
food here.
Yeah.
Do you recommend any food here?
We have some delicious foods. If you guys come to this place, to Tajikistan, I introduced you that the delicious is, we call it osh.
Osh.
Yeah, it's using rice and the carrots, some things. So if you come, you say osh.
Osh.
It's very short word. Yeah, it's or. If you say it in translate in Chinese, it's called 抓饭.
抓饭.
抓饭, yeah, it's different with Chinese and
it's
Tajik,
kind of a rice.
It's making so delicious. And also we have the traditional foods. I can say the khurutop. Khurutop, shakarop. It's using from the. You guys, you come and see. You come. I don't want to say. You first come and see what is that.
Okay.
I only will say the name of this khurutop. I only want to say this one.
What about tonight? We have this.
Tonight we'll have. Of course we have. Must we have. Then we can take a video. Record and we'll send the guys.
Yeah. By the way, what is that? What is that building over there? The white building. Can you see that?
It's the electronic library.
It's also a library.
Library. And this place is the. In this side,
The yellow building on the left side.
Building, we are learning we have a lot of journalists and European, Asian languages, and in fourth floor is the student of studying the Tajik language and literature. They're studying in the fourth form, and in the third one we are studying the Chinese language. We have a lot of Chinese students, students who studying the Chinese language, and we are so thankful from the Chinese government. They send us a lot of Chinese teachers, and they have. We can go this side and see. They teach us more, and. They're hardworking that nowadays we can speaking the Chinese fluently without any problem. Yeah, it's very nice.
Umar, I do have a question for you. I'm curious, what made you want to study the Chinese language? What made you curious about China?
About China.
Why do you want to study the language?
Actually, I can say first of all, China has the long history. It's going more than 5,000 years, and how we will not learn this language if it has a long history? It means that it has a long history. We must learn this language. And first of all, I came to university. I haven't think about the Chinese language first. Then I see that many people is learning. I go into the library and look at the book. I was reading books, and it has history. It has now is becoming a powerful country in the world, and they also have good relationship with my country. We are neighbor. Tajikistan.
Yeah,
and
we are
China
neighbors. Tajikistan and China are neighbors.
How I can learn my neighbor language? I must be learning. We a lot of people they study. For example, we are here in the. In Uzbekistan, we have border. Many people they learn their language and. How the China is our border and is a powerful country in the world. I will not learn their language. I must be learned. And also I was in the high school. I was studied about the Confucius, and they will learn a lot of things. And the teachers also was teach us about the Confucius because
I see some little boys over there.
Yeah.
This is a university. They're not studying here, but they're just playing here maybe.
Maybe they come from the other side because here's some place that the kids come to this side.
Okay.
Yeah. And actually, I would say that the teachers was teach us a lot about the Chinese history, and that is the reason that I start to learn Chinese language. And go to China, and when I went to China and learned many things, and also have been in many places in China. I can say it in Hangzhou, Suzhou, Shanghai, and Guangzhou 那边.
You know a lot of Chinese cities.
Yeah. Actually, I was telling some Chinese. They said, "Oh, you are going the place more than me." I said, you know, there's some Chinese, they're making like a joke and tell me that, you are, and because 你是中国通, yeah. They
knew
say,
a lot about
yeah. Actually, they told me a lot about this, and they said, because when I go to any places, I learn more about that place, and also I was I was in the writing everything in this place, because you also know that the Chinese have a dialect. Yeah,
yes.
I was going at a place. I was studied Mandarin, and the speaking
Totally different dialect.
yeah, this, I see. No, I can say the like small history was in my life. I was into the supermarket, and I said how much money? They said 4块.
4块.
Yeah, 4块.
For
but I give them 10 yuan.
10
No,
块.
10块. Yeah, it's a difference. Some of the
make you confused.
Yeah, it make me confused. 4块 or 10块. There was some dialect, in China, but we learn from the teachers Mandarin, because it's very important for us. And here also in Tajikistan, we're also trying to learn more. And actually, in the after next year, I'm planning to go to China for continue my master degree. It will be very important for me.
Which profession will you choose?
I will have the international communication.
International communication.
Yeah, you know why is the reason I choose this one?
Why?
Because now is the China and Tajikistan and the world have a good communication, and it is the international communication make, and also I want to be a good diplomat to make a relations of these countries more and more. That is my. You see, the Chinese say it's 梦想, 中国梦. It's my dream is that's
your dream. It's your
my dream
中国梦.
become it's my 中国梦. Yeah, it's my dream to do this one.
And thank you for your goodwill.
Yeah,
indeed.
Thank you so much.
And for those who just tuned in, just to remind you, you're watching CGTN live streaming in Tajikistan. I am reporter He Weiwei, and today my special guest is Wumet, who's a student at the Tajik National University. And actually, we are now having a walk around this campus of this university, where we just visited the Confucius Institute. We visited some girls having a dancing class there. And just to remind you, the Confucius Institute here in Tajikistan was established in 2008. That's about 10 years ago. And so far, it has, I think the total number of the students has exceeded 25,000. And this university, the Confucius Center, is a headquarters here in Tajikistan. But in other universities or other higher education organizations, they also have Chinese classes. Is it blocked here? Can we go this way? Can we go? Okay. What about we go that way? Is that gate? Is that the gate of the? Okay. I think it's better for us to go that way. Yeah. And I am here in Tajikistan. This is my second day here. We'll be here for about 1 week to have the coverage of the cooperation between China and Tajikistan. Can we go this way? Thank you, gentlemen. Now the local time is about 6:30, so that is time for the final examination, right?
Yeah. And actually, Tajikistan and China is different. For example, when I was from 8 o'clock of the morning to 12 o'clock to 12 o'clock, and after that the students from the 1 o'clock going to 6 o'clock. After that, every students go back because the go on the other side, they can. It's going like going to 7 o'clock, yeah. So local time is going to 7 o'clock, and the students.
It's time.
Yeah,
It's time for dinner.
Yeah, it's time for dinner, and they are going to relax now.
Yeah, it's time for dinner, and also it's time to end this live streaming. And this is one episode of my special coverage in Tajikistan. And tomorrow I will go to a cherry orchard on the outskirts of Dushanbe. If you want to know more about this beautiful city, about this country, Tajikistan, please stay tuned in more of our coverage from CGTN. And I think that's it for today's live streaming. And thank you, Umad, for joining me.
It's okay. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
we
To you.
can
I also
have
thank you to you to give me a chance of talking more and talking.
What about tonight? You introduced me some very nice still meals.
I will introduce you some.
Okay.
I will say about Furutov and Shakarov. I will introduce you an Orsh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Looking forward to that. Okay, that's it. Bye for now. Please stay tuned. Bye bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye bye.